Happy Friday. Tiffanie Kellog here with another amazing guest. I'm super happy to introduce you to Laetitia. Welcome to Women Entrepreneurs Living Child Free.
Thank you for having me.
So where in the world are you?
I am based in Spain, but I am originally French, but I do travel a lot. So,
Because you traveled to how many countries is it that you said?
87 so far.
So you traveled to 87. Are any of the 87 countries that you've traveled to no longer countries?
What do you mean?
Sorry, that's wrong. Okay, so apparently I asked a question nobody ever asked. Hi, I'm Tiffanie, and I ask weird and random things. So, like, there's some countries that are no longer exist. I don't think Yugoslavia
Oh,
exists
like
anymore,
you
like the
mean like
USSR.
Czechoslovakia
So,
or
like countries
yeah.
that no longer are.
I don't think so.
Now that you're gonna be like, oh, I might have to go check it out and see if there's any. What is the number one country, or let me rephrase, what is the country that is on the top of your list that you would like to travel to next?
Australia
Ooh, like if we're gonna go big, let's go big, right?
and Japan.
Ooh. If you're gonna go to that side of the world, might as well hang out, right?
Exactly.
So I think you said in our event. So y'all, if you're watching this, super excited to have you watching this. We actually just got done with our Women Entrepreneurs Living Child Free event. And I know we typically are live on Fridays. However, when it's different time zones, it can make it hard to be here on Fridays. And so Europe, it's a little bit later in the day. So super excited to be here. We just got done with the event. And one of the things we did is we played 2 truths and 1 lie. And she shared with us one of her truths is she's traveled to 87 countries for work. So can you tell us about your work? Tell us a little bit about what it is that you do.
So first of all, I started as a professional ballerina. So at the Paris Opera Ballet School. Then I performed in professional ballet companies in Europe. Was the first part of my career. I had then transitioned to acrobatics. So as a freelance artist with aerial hoop, aerial silks, and traveled mostly all over the world while doing that.
So,
And
so let me ask, because I think the more traditional dance people think of going to see with the aerobatics. I don't think I said that right. with the second version that you were mentioning, what kind of things would people see? Like what would you be going to do in doing the silks and the hoops?
well, aerial acrobatics, so aerial hoop and aerial silks, and it's usually part of either circus show or dinner shows. It can be sometimes TV shows, events where you see acrobats and things like this. So there's a wide variety of ways and venues to perform at.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Sorry, just want a clarification. Continue.
Yeah, so that was the second part of my career. And my third part is what I am now. I am now a freelance travel model. I specialize, as I have said before, I have done ballet, so I specialize in posing ballet, but also yoga and fitness. And I create art with photographers all over the world, and with the mission to inspire.
So I think, or at least here in the United States, we've got things like America's Next Top Model and the different things. Is that kind of the model that you are, or is there a difference? And I know I'm asking questions I know the answer to, but hey, not everybody checked out your website before they started watching, because when you go, it's like, yeah, just totally different, mind blowing. So tell us a little bit about how you model, what kind of things that you do.
So I would say the type of modeling of American Next Top Model is more like the agency-based commercial catwalk type of modeling, where what I do is first of all is freelancing. So it's a completely different way approach to business. Second, I do more art photography. So, like I said, then linked to dance, linked to yoga, linked to the way I pose is very athletic. And so it's a bit different than the commercial fashion modeling, but it's part of it too.
Nice. I'm just like, ooh, I was thinking earlier because we're like, how do we show it? And we're like, do we show this? Do we show that? But I think I just came up with a way for us to see. If it's okay to
Okay.
share, I want to go
Yes.
to your ballet portfolio page, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So let's do this, y'all. So here is one of her pages. So this is her ballet. So do you want to talk to us a little bit about some of
Yeah.
this? Because like to me, it's just so phenomenal looking at it.
Actually, the first photo, black and white, in the right corner was taken at excuse me, Grand Central Station in New York on a very early Sunday morning where nobody was there. And yeah, and the last, the green one, well, has been also taken in USA, in New York, by Lindsay Adler. She's a very famous celebrity and fashion photographer in New York. Yeah. So.
All right. And then I'm just like, because we're here, I just feel like, how about yoga? I love my yoga.
Yeah. Outdoor locations mostly, sometimes studio posing.
Is there one you want me to click on to showcase for everyone? Oh
my gosh. Yeah, you can subscribe to my newsletter. Yeah, this was the ones outdoor on the white. It was in a beautiful yoga resort in Greece.
This one?
Yeah, and the rooftop of the place. And I was at that event. I was also a yoga teacher and teaching yoga at the event. So
so you'll go in and like help teach yoga poses.
I also teach yoga. I also have the certifications to do that.
Nice. And I feel like we just need a third one to round us out. So now we're going to go to lifestyle.
Yeah, so that's like more the fashion, a bit more lifestyle, less acrobatic, less athletic. But I like to sometimes get out of my comfort zone and go with those type of shoots too, because they are fun. Usually you get hair and makeup artists, you get a stylist, so you get pampered and feel beautiful.
Nice. Do you have a location that you're hoping? I know you said you want to go to Australia and Japan, but is there a certain location or a certain shoot? Like if you had to plan your dream one to be hired to do?
Yes, I have something in mind. I would love to. I love to shoot in nature, and I love to shoot with rocks, and to mimic poses with the rocks. And one of the dream place where I'd like to go is Seychelles. On the beaches of Seychelles, they have those amazing huge rocks, and I'd like to be like on top of it, doing a pose, and with this crystal blue water. And this is one of my. Still on the list.
Still on the list, probably a pretty long list. And so, one thing that has to be an issue is taking amazing care of your body. And you're traveling. So I'm curious if you have any tips for these child-free women entrepreneurs, because we do have a tendency to be more nomadic than your average bear. Definitely more nomadic than moms typically. Any advice for people on the road and still maintaining? Because I would assume in what you're doing, your body very much, you are taking amazing care of it.
Yes, it's part of the job. You need to keep the body in shape, the mind too. But few tips of like my morning routine. One big glass of water in the morning, just clean out the toxins. I have every morning my lemon ginger tea. Get the vitamins from the lemon, antioxidants from the ginger, and keeps you healthy. And don't remember the last time I was sick, to be honest. And then a little morning workouts, even if it's 5-10 minutes, but do those abs and butt every day. I do them no matter if I'm in a hotel room, the hotel does not have a gym, just on the floor, doing some planks, doing some bridges. And it's enough to just keep the body in shape. It's more about consistency than about the amount. of minutes you work out. So if you get those 5-10 minutes a day, but you do it every day, you will actually see the difference and feel it.
I remember back in the day, the very first health coach I hired, she was like, if you can do nothing else, plank for 30 seconds every day. She's like, once you
Yeah.
can do 30, do 35, then you do. And I remember for many years of my life, well, maybe not many years, for a couple of years of my life, that was sometimes all the exercise I did. I mean, I was a speaker, so I was up and I would average 10,000 steps pretty easily, but like the only exercise I would do is planking. So I love the fact that it's like, yeah, that engages so much.
It does. It's an amazing exercise. If you have to do one, it's the plank. Yeah.
So you travel around the world quite a bit, and there's some flexibility and freedom we have as women entrepreneurs living child-free. You know, how has the ability of being child-free impacted you in your business? And, you know, how's it been in your industry? It's a little bit different. You know, is child-free common in the dance and the model industry, or not so much?
Well, not having a child gave me the freedom to travel. It's huge. I just grateful for that. But yes, in the ballet world and in the acrobatic world, a lot of women do get pregnant and do have kids, and most of them, they usually come back on stage really quickly, surprisingly, because of the years of training, their body is just really fit and they can be like
You're
back
like
to.
super in shape. So it's super easy for them to come back
Yeah.
to it.
Yes. They usually like have a flat belly in no time. Um, but it does take on the body, I must say, like it's not the same before and after, of course, for those women. So I have to say that on my side, I am well, it is a choice. I don't have kids, but it is a choice also because I want to keep the body I have and I want to stay in the shape I am, and I don't really want to gamble to know if it's going to be there or not. So, yeah, that's maybe a bit selfish, but that's the situation, and I don't mind. That's my decision. But I love the freedom it gives me to just go anywhere, whenever I want.
Yeah, isn't it such an interesting concept that it's considered by some selfish not to have children?
Yeah, that's the what the word think. Yeah.
Whereas to me, it's like I look at some parents and I'm like, you didn't want kids, did you? And you felt like you had them, and we can tell. And you tell your kids that, and I'm like, my heart breaks for your kids. Like,
Yeah.
such a life. So we spend very little time talking about kids, y'all. We just got done with our Women Entrepreneurs Living Child-Free event. We didn't really talk much about the kids at all, but we did talk business. And I'd love to hear from you because it was your very first event hanging out with us other child-free women. How was that experience for you?
I think it was really nice because, like one of the women said, there are so many moms group, and actually, I never thought it through that there is no child-free women's group, and why not? Like, it's nice. It was really really nice to see that other women on the same page that have taken the decision to don't have child, and yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I didn't know child-free was a thing. And then when I went looking, they did not have any groups. And it was like, wait, these are the women I want to hang out with. Where are they? Where are they? Let's find them. And now that's why we have our group and we have our community. And y'all, our new meetings are now. They are the third Tuesday of the month from 11:05 to 12:55 p.m. This is a free event, so it doesn't cost you anything if you want to join. And you can visit us at HPP all that stuff that's on the screen, but we'll have it in the comments as well, because yeah, it's just long. And I know we never click on those. So we will put that in the description. So you can just click straight there in the description. And while you're in the description, I know we're going a little early today, but I want to tell you about, well, I don't want to tell you. I want to share with you that you do have a photo book. So can you tell us kind of when you thought about it, how all of this came to be?
Yeah, this is it's been launched like about 3 months ago. So it's my new baby.
Yay!
I call them my baby, my books. I have launched, this is the fifth one, and the
Mm,
name is Unseen. So, as the title says, they are only photos that have never been seen and never been published online. So, if you do follow me, even though I have a lot of photos all over the internet, those photos you can't find them. They are only in that book. Um, it's featuring 54 photographers, international photographers, and it is a mix of outdoors, indoor portraits, um, of photos that I've never published. So, and there is a bit of text too. It's not only photography. So, a bit of side stories of some shoots, some motivational quotes. So it's made. I had the desire to print because I had enough to see my photos on screens, mainly on phones, which I
mm.
think those photos deserve to be seen way bigger than just a phone. And so yeah, that's the why of Unseen.
I love it. I love it. You sound like my photographer friend, and she's so much about yes, no, you want the images where you can see them, not just on our lovely electronic devices.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, I mean, not so long time ago when it was digital photography, only you had to print to see the photo. Until the photo wasn't printed, it was not existing. So, yeah.
Yeah, I've recently, and it's still on a screen, but we're redoing the house, and I don't know what we're putting on the walls yet. And but the TVs we've turned into screensavers,
Oh,
so we
yeah.
have like 600 pictures loaded up, and it goes through, and it's so nice to be able to look and be like, oh yeah, I remember that. But some of
Mm-hmm.
the pictures that are up, I wouldn't want on my wall all the time. But
Right.
there's a mindset coach, and he's like, get pictures of you when you're little and super happy. So those flash up there occasionally. But I love the opportunity that art creates. And kudos to you for really, here's some of the things I've done and what can I put here that's unseen? Because there's just something about having that book in
Yeah.
hands, that tangibleness. It's a so different
It
experience.
just helps you to slow down, like sit down, have a coffee, and just look through photos for more than a half second scrolling. So,
Like, look at the nuances, look at the light, look at the muscles. Because I was noticing there's
yeah.
lots of muscles and shadows with your work, and I love that. So, what kind of things are typically people hiring you to do? Is it they're hiring you to do the poses to sell as art? Is it for spreads? Like, what kind of different shoots? How do people use the
The photos, mostly photographers are hiring me to expand their portfolio.
Mm.
This is the main goal, but a lot of them do print either books, calendars. Some are featured in exhibitions in fine art galleries. So yeah, everybody have a bit of a different goal when they are shooting, but we are on the same page that it's to create art. So this is it's the most important.
I love it. I love it. Y'all. So you can check out wherever you're watching this in the description, the website to get your copy of that physical unseen. And where else can we find you online?
On Instagram, Laetitia _channel _model, on my website, letitiamodel.com.
And not that everybody here is in America, but I would assume that, America is one of the countries that you're willing to travel to.
Oh, I've been in America for 20 years,
Oh,
like
okay. Yeah.
every year. I've
Well,
been there
things
a
are a
lot.
little weird in America right now. So some people don't want to come. So just
I've been there in May, but I don't know if I'm coming soon.
right. I get you. I get you. It has been a pleasure to get to chat with you. Y'all, if you want to chat with other amazing women entrepreneurs living child free, do check out our Facebook group, facebook.com/group/women entrepreneurs living child free. The goal is to hang out with amazing women like this. Every Friday we're here interviewing, but we talk all throughout the week, because what we found is if you're women, own a business, and child free, we have a different mindset and mentality, and it's amazing to network with amazing people like you, Laetitia.
Thank you.
I want one last chance. What else is it that we need to know before you go?
Just a bit of motivation. I would say to don't forget to follow your dreams. Don't let side project aside. You know, don't forget goals and
Love it. Love it.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much for being here. Thanks, y'all, for watching. We'll be back next week for another amazing woman entrepreneur living child free. Happy networking, y'all.